Welcome everyone. Today in LS1 we have started the topic that is the 1.04. The topic name is volume and density. In this topic I have discussed the definition formulas and how we apply the formula of volume and the density into the question. And along with this I show some PPTs to the student and the videos related with it. So first we start with the density. What is the density? Density is a comparison of how much matter there is in a certain amount of a space. And then I show the picture of these particles, which one, and ask the student that which one is the more dense. So the picture B is the more denser square than the first one. Okay, so these are the PPT I show to the student. This is the formula by which we can find out the density. That is, the density mass is equal to mass upon volume, and the unit of density is gram per centimeter square. Then they solve some question. I ask them to apply the formula and solve these questions into it. Frank has a paper clip. It has a mass of 9 gram and a volume of 3 centimeter cube. What is its density? So they apply this formula of density, mass upon volume, and they have to solve it and find the density of the clip. Okay, the second question also I gave to them. That is only for the practice of the student, that how they can apply the formula into the question. Then few more questions are there. I ask them to solve it and they give me the answer. After this, I explain about the layers of the liquid, that if we are putting the liquid of different densities into a container, so that how it will arrange into the container. So the liquid which is having a high density will be on the bottom, and the liquid with the lowest density will be on the top. Okay, so after this I show this picture to the student and explain that the liquid with the lower density, that is at the which layer has the lowest density and which layer has the highest density with the picture. Right, all the densities are mentioned here, that is 10 gram per centimeter cube, 6 gram per centimeter cube, 3 gram per centimeter cube, and 5 gram per centimeter cube. So they have to tell that which liquid has the highest density and which liquid has the lowest density. So the liquid with the highest density will be on the bottom. So here the highest density is 10 gram per centimeter cube. So this will have the density of the liquid which is at the bottom is 10 gram per centimeter cube. And then the lowest density liquid is just present at the top. After that, at the end, I ask the question that which liquid, I show this picture and they answer me that which liquid has the highest density and which liquid has the lowest density. So the liquid which is on the bottom, that is having a high density, and the which liquid it is at the top, that is having a low density. Okay, after solving this, I show this table to the students. It is present on the book, and these there are different substances which is having a different densities, and then the calculation of the density here, that is the same thing which I show you just now into the PPT. Right, and I ask the student to solve the question answers of the book, question number 5 of the book. 5A, B and C they have to solve in their notebook. So this we have done in LS1 about the volume and density. Today actually we have 2 units of physics. So I just give the brief description of the topic, measuring volume and the density, that is 1.05. Okay, and with this I show one video related with this topic to the student, that is I will show and at the end I show the video related to this topic, that is that will explain that how we measure the volume of the regular solids and the irregular solid. So for the regular solid we have to use this formula, that is the volume length multiplied by width multiplied by height. So that is for the regular solid. For the irregular solid we have to use the displacement technique. With that technique we have to find out the measuring the volume of the irregular solid. Okay, so first we have to measure the volume of the solid liquid which is present to the cylinder, and then we pour the irregular solid into it. So there is a displacement of the liquid, the volume will be increased for the liquid. Then we have to minus the initial volume with the final volume with the initial one, and then this will gives you the increase in the volume. This will give you the volume of that substance. Okay, so here I explain the only this is a brief description of this topic. And inshallah in the next class I will continue with the same topic. And this is all from today's class from LS1 in physics. Thank you so much. Jazakallah.